Hello and welcome back to Caves of Qud. Last time we left off, we had just finished getting the Amaranthine prison as Argon and clearing out a nest of cultic, psionically insane goat folk. One thing that happened between last episode and today is that I wanted to try out this Maghammer because I was just way too excited about it. And I had been running into the fact that we were kind of constantly out of these A-bits. So I wanted to go and farm some. And I'm going to include some footage right now after I say this of my farming. And I ran into something called an Ater Gate. Now, most of the time, I wouldn't have thought too much about this because most of the time these are disabled. But as you can see, this one was actually enabled. And I decided to, well, jump on through. And it took me to a place that was terrifying. And all of the enemies there had terrifying stuff on them. And they all had psionic, flawless Cry-Steel daggers and halberds and maces and stuff like that. And I was scared for my life, but because of our stun build, I actually managed to kill two of them, taking their armor and weapons, and then in my infinite wisdom, I stepped back through the gate, thinking that, well, it's an Ater Gate. It's going to take me to a location and then take me back. These Ater Gates used to not work, so I didn't really know how they functioned. No, it took me to a different location, 26 strata deep. That's suicide, so I recoiled out of there, and I came back to Grid Gate. And that's where we are now. Today, I want to get to level 20 or so before we head off to Golgotha. I also want to see how much the stuff that we got sells for. Oh, the Placifier Sneakers alone sell for 122. Holy crap. Yeah, each one of these flawless Cry-Steel psionic weapons sells for 250 each. Now, these weapons would be amazing for a lot of characters. But the psionic, what psionic does is it's at the bottom there. This weapon uses the wielder's ego modifier for penetration bonus instead of strength mod, and attacks MA instead of AV. It will dissipate from the corporeal realm after some use. So it will eventually kind of fade away. That's why this one says substantial and this one says tenuous, is because they're basically like summoned weapons, summoned ego weapons. So they're best for us to sell because, well, first of all, we don't have a lot of ego, so they're not much use for us in that regard. And then second of all, if we did use them, they would just fade anyways. We are going to trade one for a salve injector. That sounds like a great trade in my book. And then how heavy are they? They're actually really light, 2 and 5 pounds each. So we might just hold on to them. We probably want to get rid of this steel plate mail though. Actually, I'm gonna make sure that we're not. Ah, I see. So I put on a Placifier Jerkin instead. Let's compare real quick. The Placifier Jerkin's only has a whole bunch of heat and cold and resistance, which is really good, and it only has one less armor value. I'm just gonna check with the hats as well. Yeah, the bonnet is better for sure, and then the sneakers are kind of just better as well. Yeah, I didn't know you could put a dagger in your thrown weapon slot. That's pretty cool. We're gonna put a grenade there though. So I have a lot of stuff to sell. And unfortunately, we're in the situation where we don't have a lot of people we can sell it to. I really need to clean up some of my... Oh, I need to sell this armor. It's 60 pounds. Fucking ridiculous. There we go. $2.99. Okay. So we're in the situation where we need to find some adventure. So what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and recoil to Tiaku. Because if we're going to find some adventure, we're going to find it in the jungle. Let me see if we can sell a few more things real quick, and then we will head out. Unfortunately, Ural and Tiaku did not have anything for us. Or, sorry, we had the ability to sell to him, but we wouldn't have actually gotten much out of it because, well, he didn't have any of the what are they called? Currency items. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to come all the way up here, because we haven't gone here yet, to the Fora of Shirsik. I'm saying that wrong. I know that there's a way to say that, but we're going to come all the way up there because that is one of the historical locations, and there's a good chance that we can get a relic of some kind there. And if we find any ruins on the way here, yes, awesome, perfect. We're just going to spend, this is going to be a kind of, not a grind, but an exploration episode, where we're going to spend some time just getting in some fights and getting some loot. Ooh, taking 40 damage instantly. Holy crap. Okay. We're going to immediately charge this guy. Do you see how much damage I did? Yeah, look at this. So I took like 30 damage, right? Sure. But in a few seconds, I did like 45 damage back to him. This Maghammer is glorious. I did also have a question for you guys. Do you guys think I should leave this on up on the right side, or do you prefer the full screen? I personally like the information. Every once in a while I glance over there to be like, what the hell just happened? But it also is covering up enough of the screen that whenever I go back and edit things, I tend to get rid of it for a little while anyways. Do we have anything to heal with? We do. We're going to use a salve injector. Oh, that one's damaged. We're going to use a salve injector so that we can keep fighting here. I don't want this guy to be attacking me, so I'm gonna try and move in such a way. Yeah, I didn't manage to do that. I was going to say I was gonna try and move in such a way that he can't. We're gonna fly and then land because he was stupid enough to come down at me. Yeah, I just did 18 damage and dazed him in one hit, and then 28 damage. Yeah, the Maghammer is a huge fucking upgrade. Okay, we're about to die again. I hate using all of the physiology reacts adversely to the tonic. You cannot see to see your mind crafts. I have not figured out what that does yet. Whenever it says that, we can freezing ray these two guys, try and finish off the bully next to me. And I was wrong, by the way. These guys aren't going to attack me with their hands. They almost always have a melee weapon as well. We're actually going to take flight here and back off and head back down, which is a benefit of being a flying creature, but only on the surface. And we immediately level. Perfect. Halfway there. Not halfway, but you know what I mean. The Maghammer is kind of fantastic. I know that it's supposed to get like auto hits whenever it attaches to someone, but only if they're wearing metal armor. We're going to keep the turbo in times when we don't have grenades, and I think we're going to deconstruct. Well, might as well. No, we didn't actually get the read on this. I was going to say we might as well learn it, but we're going to deconstruct the pistol because I don't think we're going to use pistols. What did we just pick up? Weird artifact. We have ulnar stimulators. While worn and activated, they give you +1 strength and +1 agility. What are we wearing on our hands right now? Carbide gauntlets. I think I prefer the carbide gauntlets because that 3 armor value is pretty nice. Can I disintegrate these, disassemble these? I can. Cool. I'm gonna disassemble whenever I can. I'm going to go ahead and hit, ooh, a lava wheel. Fancy. We also just learned the location of one of the legendary merchants. There is one legendary merchant, as far as I'm aware, and someone can correct me if I'm wrong about this. There's one legendary merchant for each type of merchant, and they're all kind of like in these layers out in the world that you have to find lore in order to find. That's a turret. We're gonna step up. Bonked, instantaneously kill the turret. And then we're also going to, this right here is a dreadroot. We're going to kill the dreadroot, and we're going to continue to kill those anywhere we find them because we need dreadroot tubers, which drop on a small chance whenever we kill a dreadroot in order to make more salve tonics. In fact, I actually should check what I can tinker. Can I make any salve tonics? We can make like, oh, we only have one dreadroot tuber here. We also need to be looking out for Lover's Blossoms, because that'll let us make Uber Nostrums. And Uber Nostrums are amazing. We're also going to make some high explosive grenades, just like a few of them, and load our rocket launcher. Ooh, books. Very nice. And we're going to take all of the books. Found another sower here. We have a lot of sower seeds now. Looks like there is, yep, a becoming nook, a social co-processor. Oh, it gains extra reputation whenever you meet with a person. Very nice. There was no artifact here, nor stairs downwards. However, we did get... Oh, I need to eat before we leave. We did get quite a few things anyways. Oh, it's because we're not at the historic site yet. I completely thought that we had gone into the historic site for some reason. There's a dog. Oh, it's a cultist. Members of the Shumus terror cult. Well, I hope they're all dogs, because that's going to make the cult really easy to wipe out. Some more lore about one of the other sultans. Just Going around killing dogs. You know, hate to do it. I know you're supposed to, like, pet the dog or whatever, but, they're gonna be attacking me, so this is self-defense. I'm gonna freeze the plant there. Yeah, this Maghammer is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, it's not, like, I'll say, it's not ridiculous as far as, like, all of the weapons in the game are concerned, but the amount of upgrade we went from using a one-handed weapon to this Maghammer is pretty incredible. And I just realized that I leveled up earlier and I never did my level ups. I do want to get another level of Two-Hearted, because that gives me +1 toughness. And then, can we level up Freezing Ray right now? We can. So my base rank is 5, which means I can go all the way up to like 8 or so safely in case I want to advance it again. I also could up my quickness. You know what? Let's even it out a little bit. We're going to... Oh, wait. Do we get more charge range, actually? I think we do eventually get more charge range with wings. So maybe I want to advance wings instead for the charge range. So, yeah, I'll put this level into quickness. And then we have 240 skill points. Give me a second to figure that out, and then I'll let you know when I'm going to buy. Okay, after looking, I think we're going to start investing into heavy weapon. So we're going to put 100 skill points there, and that would give us strapping shoulders, as like whenever you grab heavy weapon, it gives you strapping shoulders for free. So that means that heavy weapons now count for half their weight towards my encumbrance. And then we're going to come up here to single weapon fighting, because that's really good for two-handed weapons. And, oh, we're 4 points short. Damn. The next thing we're going to buy is weapon expertise, which gives us a 50% chance I immediately make a second attack for free, which is obviously incredible with a two-handed weapon. And let's see about clearing this place out and see if we can find some sort of relic here. I haven't found a staircase down yet. Keep stepping into those plants instead of attacking them. Oh, there's the staircase down. Something just teleported me. Something just teleported me again. I don't know what's doing that. We're gonna whip up a meal real quick and then head down. I think the dogs can teleport. What is this? A Aggle Maggot. Okay. And then a Yonder Brush. Go ahead and just get rid of these guys. Send out a Freezing Ray. The only problem here is that with it being cultists, is that there's not going to be any loot here. Sorry, if it being dog cultists. She got teleported again. Oh, it's the Yonder Brushes. The Yonder Brushes are attacking me and teleporting me. Interesting. I'll grab this metal chair, treat it like scrap, so that in the future they will always get destroyed. Let's ice beam these guys. That did not work. I wonder if I only get teleported if I step on them. Identify this as a skill soft. Get more books. It's also one of the main benefits of attacking cults, by the way, is that you get a lot of books. We're going to look at this illuminated one. Just going to look at the titles real quick. Okay. I think... So there used to be a way to get a unique weapon, truly unique legendary, called the Ruin of House Isner. And you used to have to, like, read through randomly generated texts in order to get it. But I have been informed by one of my friends, who is also playing right now, that the information will be in the title now instead of... Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Hold on. I just got shot so many times. What the fuck do you have? He has a chain pistol, a dual chain pistol, and weird artifact. Ho, ho, ho. What do we do here? Well, they're all three of us around us. So here's my idea. First thing we're going to do is we're going to pop a salvage enter, which doesn't take very much time at all. And then I think we're going to use this Yonder Cane to try and get out. And, oh, thank God, goodness. Teleportation fails. Fuck. Then we're going to run. Step over here. Go around the corner. Force them to come to me. Man, that guy had a lot of HP. Try and do the same. Just treat this like Cataclysm and control their movement. Okay. We just picked up a lot of weird artifacts. Let's check those out. So we have an engraved pistol here. Some Sultan lore. Okay. Might as well learn it. Okay, we can't. I guess we need to start picking up... Oop. I broke one. Masterwork laser pistol. Ooh. I think I'm gonna have to raise my psychometry. Everything's starting to be too complex for me. Like, that's starting to be a common thing for us now. Can we repair this? Can't repair with nearby hostile creatures nearby. That's fair. I just realized that I have a chair in my inventory. Let me get rid of that real quick. I auto-walked into a Yonder Cane again. Oh my gosh. Please stop. They're like hidden in the ground. So that's actually fair. I'm not actually seeing them in time. Wait, why am I suddenly carrying too much to move? What am I picking up? My character is auto-picking up something. I mean, obviously I have the books. I can disassemble a bunch of these. Chem cells. I'll get A bits as well. I don't have like tons of pounds worth of food or anything like that. I'm just looking at my poundage on the right side. I don't need these chain pistols and all that stuff. Hold on. We'll try and read it and then we'll disassemble them. We're going to keep the laser pistols, and I would keep all of your laser weapons to sell them, because for some unknowable reason, I don't know what the reason is, laser weapons sell for an absolutely insane amount. Okay, laser rifles, all of those things, they sell for crazy amounts. So hold on to them. Okay, we have a little bit of space left in our inventory now. We're gonna move a little bit slower, see if we can catch these Yonder Canes before there's another tonic we can try and read. So now we can make Shade Oil and Skulk and Sphinx Soul. Sphinx Soul is incredibly important for Truekin, but not as much for... Oh my gosh, that's so annoying. Not as much for mutants, at least in my experience. If you're a Truekin, it gives you premonition, which allows you to make decisions. Gosh dang it, I even saw it that time. This is officially the most annoying cult I've ever run into. And they're not even dropping like Yonder Cane or anything like that. Oh my god. So that one was actually invisible. Is there stairs down? There is. Okay. We're going to take our time here. Because if we get teleported by a Yonder Cane, we could get teleported into a very bad place. Oh, a solar cell. Definitely want to keep that. Saves us making them in the future, because we will want at least a few more recoilers in the future. Take out these dogs. There's an Arcanaut to the side there. Oop. Another chain pistol guy. We're going to run and back up to like here or so. And then we'll... Ah! We tried to charge him, but we ended up hitting the wall instead. Rush him? Okay. Okay. We're going to back up the stairs. Freeze him. Hell yes. You know, these revolvers, we might as well treat like scrap and disassemble them automatically. The Masterwork lacquered one probably sells for a ton, but the problem is that we're running out of inventory space. Like, we're running out of inventory space really fast. Go ahead and read this one. Disassemble it. Chain pistols we're also going to treat as scrap and disassemble those. And I get that they're masterwork, and there's some part of me that is screaming in pain every time I disassemble a masterwork gun, but at the same time, I don't have the inventory capacity to hold on to them. Another masterwork, jeez. Yeah, ouch. Disassemble. Random slime down here, okay. Don't feel like you belong. Got another one of these scary ass chain pistol guys. You can also treat the semi-automatic pistols as scrap. Looking at all the laser pistols we have, we are going to have to find a way to sell them. And by that, I mean, we're going to have to find a place that has the money in order to help us sell them. Because holy crap, that is probably like thousands of drams worth of money we have right now. Okay, as much as I hate to do it, we are going to hit auto for a second. Because I felt like most of... Is that a legendary or something like that? What's going on here? No, he's just a strong one. We probably have a large amount of the floor clear, and I'm getting tired of trying to auto navigate here. Nowhere else to explore? Okay, must be stairs down. We're going to camp real quick, head down, and we're going to take our time. We see some fires, or at least some smoke. I want to really take my time here, because if we run into another one of those Yonder Cane things, and it teleports us into the middle of a bunch of enemies, that really could be bad news. I'll go ahead and... Even if I charge that guy, it puts me inside of it. Interesting. Okay. I'm not seeing much here. There was a Yonder Cane just there. So it was good that I was doing this. I wonder if there's a different way that you're supposed to get Yonder Cane from them. Not from attacking. Like with Dreadroot Tubers. What? Excuse me, sorry, my previous sentence is now obsolete. I found a legendary chess piece. Oh, okay. +4 quickness, that's already amazing. Has 4 defense and -4 things, so it's basically chest. I mean, it's a steel plate because it's 60 pounds, right? And whenever you're about to take avoidable damage, there's an 8% chance you blink away instead. Okay, we're going to just equip that and then figure out how we're going to carry it, because we are now very, very, very overweight. Man, I'm very glad I came here. We have a couple HE missiles. How many do we have right now? We have 1. We actually do want to hold on to that because we want to get enough psychometry to be able to learn that. So we'll probably take psychometry as our next thing. It'll increase our complexity tier up to 5. Complexity goes up to 10 as maximum. Where is most of our poundage? Most of our poundage is in fresh water. And in this, fucking legendary chess piece we have. I wish there was some way for us to make chess pieces lighter. We just don't have to deal with it, is what it is. If I dropped 20 pounds, Classifier Jerkin is worth so much, though. We can drop the steel boots. I didn't notice those. That's an obvious drop. We don't need the monocles. We already have a resistant hat. We can drop the sturdy hat, or the sturdy ape hat. That's down to 381. We already have sneakers, so we'll drop those, even though they're worth a lot. It doesn't, at some point, it barely matters that they're worth a lot because, well, we're going to be struggling to get out of here in the first place. We can disassemble some cells. I can always make these later. So we'll just disassemble all those. We only have 13 more that we need to get rid of. Oh, we have a ton of sower seeds. Okay. If we drop all of those, oh, we only have 5 more pounds. Come on. What can we do? We could drop these psionic flawlesses, but that seems like a bad idea. So there's a masterwork. Oh, here we go. There's a normal laser pistol. We're going to disassemble the normal laser pistol because tinkering bits have no weight. It does mean that we just lost a bunch of money, essentially, but it's better than disassembling like the masterwork ones, right? And then we are at 360 out of 360. So without doing, there's probably a legendary enemy somewhere here. We're gonna see if we can kill the legendary enemy first before we leave, because he's gonna be worth a lot of experience. And we'll look at him before. We can't pick up that book. Too heavy. We're obviously not going to get any more loot here. And I will say this legendary chess piece does kind of suck in the fact that it's going to be 60 pounds of our inventory for a long time to come. These cybernetics are worth so much. We can't carry them out. Okay. Is there no legendary? Did I already kill the legendary? I feel like I would have remembered if I killed the legendary. They're literally giant glowing purple enemies. Sorry, that aloe vera was a cult member. There's no stairs downwards, and there's no legendary enemy. Okay, we're going to go on a little bit of a shopping run here. We're going to go to Grit Gate, then Joppa, then Kiaka, and then we're going to probably move back to the sit-stay Stilt and see if we can turn some of these into cash items, because we need to figure out our weight really badly. I will be back whenever I'm done with that. Okay, we've made it to the sit-stay Stilt. We did manage to buy a couple of copper nuggets, but not many. We do have multiple stories of Reshef to share with Zapper, the disciple of the Coiled Lamb. And I wanted to do this on screen because he's about to give us 15,000 experience, which immediately levels us up for obvious reasons. And we're going to immediately take psychometry because... Oh, it's reduced by 1 due to our low ego? Man, we definitely... Our next attribute point is probably going to go to ego, just to help with that a little bit. And then, of course, we're going to take weapon expertise, as we already discussed. We could also take slam. What does this say? This is a long description. Has a cooldown of 50 seconds. You make an attack with a cudgel to an adjacent opponent with +1 penetration. That's already nice. If you hit, you slam your opponent up to 3 spaces backwards, pushing other creatures and breaking through walls if their AV is less than 5 times your strength. Opponents who get pushed are stunned for 1 round plus an additional round for each space pushed. Opponents who are pushed through or against walls take extra weapon damage for each wall. Ooh, wow. Okay. I was going to take reverse engineer next, but slam sounds amazing, and we're going to go ahead and find that here and move it all the way up right next to conk. So now we have another activatable ability on 4. Ooh, We're not done getting experience, though. We're going to come over here, talk to our librarian, give him... Oop, there we go. Give him all the books, and we gain another 5,000 experience, putting us at level 19 now. And there's no reason leveling up psychometry again, so I think I'm going to grab a level of heightened quickness, maybe? Or freezing ray. What's the base rank of freezing rays? 5? We'll grab heightened quickness. That'll just be good all around. 130 points left to go. I guess we don't need reverse engineer. We have psychometry. We might just save up for tank, which means that we don't suffer movement penalties while we're wielding a heavy weapon. Okay, with all the books gone, we now have a little bit more inventory space, but we still need more before we can properly explore. But I do feel a lot better about my level now, and I'm going to just kind of go around and see if any of these guys have any trade materials that I can get from them, like this, like copper nuggets and stuff like that, in order to just free up even more space. Because I haven't even sold anything yet, by the way. Like, if I were to go to sell everything, let me just give you an idea real quick. Because I did say, I mean, you just have to trust me, right? Up until now. I did say that this was all worth a lot, but I never really showed you guys how much this is worth. Yeah, if I were to sell everything in my inventory, yeah, there we go. Then I would have an extra 1,700. Keeping in mind that I've already sold a bunch of stuff. So I essentially have 2,600, what's that called? Liquidatable cash. There we go. So we need to figure out how to get some of that out of my weight here, because the weight is it's just too much. And I'll be back whenever I'm talking to all the merchants. Okay, after visiting every merchant in town, we managed to get our total weight down to 320 out of 375. Unsurprisingly, a lot of that weight actually is in our nuggets and stuff here. I mean, we have 67 copper nuggets. We have a lot of money. Realistically speaking, we should be looking to buy something sometime soon. I also just realized that I have a monocle on my face. Is there anything else I can wear on my face? Yeah, I can wear these polyhedral rings, which can be +1 armor, and then I can just sell the monocle at some point. We are level 19, so the issue is that if I go to Bethesda Susa right now, there's still a pretty good chance that I just get wrecked. There really is. So I'm gonna check real quick. Is there any other? We can go ahead and unmark that one. It says that we're not done there. That's strange. I don't think we've been to this one, so I think we'll go ahead and check one more historic. Ooh, we discovered a lair. Nice. Legendary salt kraken? Okay. Salt krakens, I think, are... I'm not 100% sure on this one, but I think they're unkillable. That's just a null worm. I don't remember what the salt kraken thing looks like. I mean, I think they're killable. They're just ridiculous. Oh, I should try out my slam ability here. Oh, I used the wrong one. Ooh, it sent it. It literally made like a thing. Hold on. I want to check to make sure that our capacitor is full. But yeah, I don't think that they're necessarily unkillable. It's just fully fucking unreasonable to kill them. They have like 2,000 HP or something like that. Or possibly more. I want to get a good slam off here. I threw one into another one. Okay. And even though the slam has a really long cooldown, we will be getting resets on it. So there's also a good chance that we can find a legendary item around here. We just one-shot that null worm by slamming it into the world border there, which seems to have counted as a wall. Go ahead and shoot a grenade at those guys, because there's too many. Oh my god, so many Mirthworms. What the fuck? Charge 7 spaces now? Very nice. I also love the idea that we can bash things through walls. That is... What is that? Worm of the Earth. Interesting. Well, I mean, it says trivial, so I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, we killed it in one shot. It doesn't seem to matter too much. I saw it cracked for a second. I thought it destroyed something, but no, it's just... Cracked is kind of like, it's a momentary status effect on your armor. It's not like anything actually broke. Oh my god, the teleporting Mirthworms. Things teleporting you randomly. Oh, you know what? It's not the Mirthworms teleporting me now. I just realized it's my armor. It's only an 8% chance. I don't know. Is that I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. Is that a good thing or a bad thing to get teleported around? It might be vaguely annoying, but it also might save my life. It also could very... Oh my god, that is so many Mirthworms. What the fuck? Don't send a grenade over there. Send a frost shot as well. Yeah, I was curious. There's a chance that this random teleport thing could also get me in trouble, right? Could send me directly into unknown enemies. Oh my god, so many fucking Mirthworms. What the fuck? Where am I? Right there. Let's freeze all of those guys. Yeah. I mean, it's also 60 pounds. What was the other effect? +4 quickness. I mean, that's not bad. It really isn't. But in the long run of things, it's not going to be that much either. Are these Mirthworms even getting us experience? We are getting experience from them. Just not much. It's like 7 apiece. They're actually starting to do damage to us just by the sheer volume of the ones that are here. Just kill a bunch of them right there with a grenade. Reload. Ater grenades again. I don't know. Yeah, I just destroyed that wall segment by sending a fucking Mirthworm through it. That's very funny. Considering how small these things are. Yeah, look at that. I just poked a hole through the wall. Oh my god. I am so happy to be doing this. I've never used the cudgel abilities before. This is very, very cool. I normally go like for dual daggers and stuff like that, which are cool and all, and you get to attack 1,000,000 times. And you get the thing later where you attack every time someone misses you, so you end up becoming like a dodge tank. And it's really fun. But damn, this is just satisfying. Okay, I think we finally killed all of them. Holy shit, that was... Oh, it says hostile creatures nearby. That was so many fucking segmented Mirthworms. Considering they gave me 7 experience apiece, I think we just killed like... Can I just hit a wall? I can just hit a wall. I could literally just slam a wall. I don't even have to slam an enemy into the wall. It's actually even cooler. There we go. Line it up perfectly. Yeah. Now that I'm realizing that the teleport random is like a really long distance away, not like a nearby square. Like if it was a shorter teleportation range, I would actually like it more. But now that I'm realizing it's sending me really far away, I'm starting to think that this armor might be dangerous. I'm going to eat real quick. It says it can't cook with hostile creatures nearby. 1 fucking Mirthworm. I want to get eyes on the Salt Kraken. There's a null worm. More Mirthworms, because of course. There's Sultan lore. A fish. Oh, this is actually kind of useful. It's a bunch of plants. In fact, these are all plants that I eventually need resources from. Although I'm not getting very lucky here. There we go. There's 1 dreadfruit tuber. Oh, I recognize that. This wall back here is plant matter created by a creature that creates these as a trap almost. Yeah. I knew that wasn't going to be a real dead end. Nothing in that. Okay. Head downstairs. Salt encrusted leech. Okay. I saw a new color of leech for a second there, and I was a little worried. Hard Gershworm. Interesting. It says that it's average. One shot it. It did not have that much HP at the end of the day. Yeah, that's starting to get annoying. We still have that, did we sell the Classifier Shuriken? We didn't. We're gonna equip that. Oh my gosh. I've been cutting out, I'm probably gonna be cutting this all out, but I have probably killed, I don't know, 600 fucking Mirthworms. I'm starting to think this isn't going to be worth it, to be honest. But I really want to get eyes on that Salt Kraken. It's the only reason I've continued doing this. Like, the 7 XP per is just not even worth it. It really isn't. Ooh. Flawless Tri-Steel Sword. Copper Nugget. Stasis Grenade. Very nice. It says there's nowhere to explore, but I know that's a lie. These walls are fake. That's funny that I can just kind of poke a hole by hitting a rock like that. Poke a hole through the walls. I'm gonna have a lot of fun just breaking walls, like Hulk smashing all the walls. Ooh, I just found night vision goggles. That's really nice. We're gonna pick those up, and we'll hold on to them for later. That is not true. There is definitely going to be places to explore. Is there really not? No stairs downwards. This is the lair of a legendary Salt Kraken. There's no way that I've reached the end of it. There has to be somewhere. Maybe one of these is just hovering up the stairs. Where else have I not checked? I don't see any more. Oh, there's one right here. No, that's just a normal wall. These little wall makers are very annoying. Is there seriously not stairs down? Did the random generation, like, make it so that you can't find the stairs? Just bash down a wall randomly to see if I can find it, but, yeah, I'm not finding the stairs. That's really disappointing. That was like kind of a waste of time then, because I wanted to find this salt kraken, but seems like that's not going to be happening. I decided to come and check out this historic site, and I have now found as many baboons as there previously were mirthworms. And there's 3 legendary baboons over here. It would give us warden reputation, ape reputation, ironic considering it is a ape. Some random village, dog, and tortoise reputation. There's so many there, though, that I actually might take a significant amount of damage just from them throwing rocks at me. So what I'd want to do is get inside the... Oh my gosh, there's 2 more legendaries here. More warden reputation and bears. Whenever I killed one of those guys, he opened a space-time vortex. These are some pretty impressive apes. Are baboons apes or monkeys? I never remember. Is that a stable space-time vortex? No, it's not a stable one. Okay. It was just sticking around for a lot longer than I thought it would. I thought there was a chance. Ooh, that's a mortar mech. Ah, increased reputation of cannibals. Okay, kill the mortar mech real quick. Okay, that space-time vortex actually stayed around the entire fight, so I think it actually is a stable one. Just doesn't say it is. If you don't know what a space-time vortex does, it'll just take me to a completely random location somewhere. Like, literally, it could be anywhere in Qud, on any Z level. I think with the only restrictions being that there's a few, like, story locations that are unique that it can't take me to. But I'm not even 100% sure if that's true. So we're not going to jump into it. Not right now. It would be free adventure, but we're not going to jump into it. I want to finish off this area, and then... Ooh, 22 drams of wine. Don't mind if I do. See if we can find out what's in the bottom layer here. Maybe find another legendary item very quickly. There's yet another legendary ape. Just don't give me a bunch of random reputation that I realistically don't want, but I'm fine with. You know, these last 2 places would have been really nice to have a minigun or a rocket launcher. Just something that has some, like, AoE potential. Would have been amazing. Just clear out all of these guys so much faster. And with that, we actually hit level 20. Holy crap, that was a lot. That was a lot of enemies. Go ahead and level up Freezing Ray. Pick up Tank, so now we can move at full move speed. We're no longer burdened by wielding a heavy weapon. And hopefully we can find a missile launcher or a chain gun sometime soon. And then there's some pretty crazy ones. I mean, this is a science fantasy world, right? So there's some pretty crazy ones later. And I'm sure ones I don't even know about. We have gotten so much reputation here. It's actually a little ridiculous. Now, this one, I would say, was worth my time. While the worm den that we found was 100% not worth my time. I almost want to say that I, like, need more strength or something like that. I'd love to carry all these books. Oh, this is a room. I'd love to carry all these books because they represent a ton of experience. But we have so much weight problems. On a certain level, I'm kind of happy that I was annoyed by that plate mail because it means that we can put it away somewhere and we don't have to worry about carrying around that extra 60 pounds. Just found a recoiler for a random forgotten ruins. That's actually very interesting. I've never found something like that before. Disassembled that shotgun though. That gave me a little bit more wiggle room. Might as well pick up some books with that because they represent EXP again. Just found something pretty interesting. What is this? A portable beehive. Gives me 200 reputations with flowers, and I think it generates honey? That's interesting. I mean, that would just kind of generate money over time. I don't think that's really for me. I'd like to maybe get a backpack at some point because we need the carry weight. We have more carry weight than most of the characters that I've ever had, but we're still running into issues with it basically constantly. What did I pick up automatically? Oh, it's this meat. That's what happened. Okay. After killing, like, 4,000 monkeys now, and this has just been the the genocide episode and getting an absolute ton of reputation, we finally found the legendary chest. And it's a fucking pistol. Okay. Grants you teleportation level 2. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. We also got a cybernetic wedge. Okay, we're gonna get out of here. Because fuck this place. And, in between episodes, I'm probably going to spend a lot of time trying to clean out my inventory to see if I can just figure out how to, like, sell stuff, because, we are just desperate to sell things right now. We are going to be keeping our legendary items. We're going to collect them all into this chest here, the cybernetic rack, because this is a location within Qud Gate where you can put stuff down and take from it, and they'll never... Oh my god. If we ever sell these, that's like 5k worth of items right there. Yeah, we might sell them one day. But you can use this chest as storage in Qud Gate, and it'll be coming back to Qud Gate all the time, so it's a really good place to use as like your main base. But with that, we're going to have to end for today. Again, I might, between episodes, just sell stuff. I'm not going to do any more adventures. I'm just going to try and figure out how to clean out my inventory before we go to the next Air Bethesda Susa, which we will go to on next episode now that we're level 20. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and if you have, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more Caves of Qud and hard video games. Have a good day, and goodbye.